face you.
Welcome to the Bushido Gang. What's up, guys? It's Attack on Samurai, and welcome to another, welcome to my tournament match for ADV OU Cup. So, basically, this is another part of the Smogon Classic, where I'll be playing Gen 3 games. So, my opponent, smashlloyd, same with my other opponent, again from Black and White. I wasn't able to get the chance to battle throughout the week because I've been busy with my online classes. So I actually had the time to play both of them today, as I'm recording this Saturday. So I had the chance to play both of them today. So hopefully by the time you guys see these vids, they'll probably be up like next week. But anyways, here we go. So just like in Gen 4 and Gen 3, there's no team preview. Or Gen 3 and in Gen 3 and Gen 4, there's no team preview. So yeah, before we get started, make sure you guys have a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, join my Discord Bushido Gang, and subscribe for some more content on the channel. Also follow me on my Pokemon, or check out my Smogon profile. All those links will be down in the description. So yeah, first tournament game of ADV, let's get into it. So turn 1, I lead with Porygon as he leads with Metagross. So he led Metagross right there, and I'm not gonna lie, when I saw Metagross, I was just like, he's about to boom on me. I gotta switch. So I switched out and I went into Cloister knowing I could take boom. But he went for the banded Meteor Mash. And I'm just like, yo. And he got the +1. I'm just like, it's time for me to get a spike up and then just dip. So I just let my Cloister drop right there. And I was fine with that. I go into my own Metagross and I, kind of forced him to go for the Quake. And then he brings in Mence. And I'm just like, okay. So Mence is going to try and sit up. But I have a Porygon that can trace the Intimidate and, lower that attack. I don't know if that actually shows it being at +1 or being at +1, like, or if it's neutral, but I go for the beam and I freeze his T-Tar. So yeah, that sucks for him a lot, actually. I mean, it didn't really matter too much because I mean he tried to go for the Focus Punch, but he got frozen. So I mean, what can you do about that? I go for the Meteor Mash and I kill his T-Tar. So now it's down. Now we're both down 1 Mon. It brings in Metagross, and I know it's gonna Quake, so I'm gonna go into Zapdos. And now I go for the T-Ball play, I think, or I went for sub. I might have went T-Ball. I think I just went for the straight T-Ball here. No, I did go for the sub. Never mind. So I went for the sub. Now my goal, what I was trying to do, since his Dark type's out the way, that probably meant that you didn't have any other Dark types to really, retaliate one of my Psychic types with. So I was really debating on going for a substitute into one of my Psychics. So that way I can, wear down the Snorlax. But I also wanted to see what kind of Snorlax it was. So I went for T-Bolt. And T-Bolt actually did a lot to that Snorlax. So that told me that he was a very offensive Snorlax. So I could freely go for T-Bolt again. And he also didn't show lefties too. So he's some kind of offensive Lax. Goes for the Body Slam again. Did 30. And I'm just like, yeah, this is offensive as hell. So I go for the Meteor Mash. He brings in Pert. And Pert's going to take the Meteor Mash fairly well. It did like 38 though, which is very, very strong off this Mon. Metagross is very strong in Gen 3. So Pert comes in here and goes for Protect. I'm just like, okay. Alright, so unfortunately I don't have HP Grass, so I can't beat this Pert, which really sucks for me. I go for the substitute, and now I'm gonna try, weaken him a little bit, see what he has. HPS doesn't do that much, but it's like decent enough. He goes for a crit Ice Beam, so there's actually a lot of crits that happen in this series, kind of similar to the Black and White one. But you know what I'm saying, But anyways, he's gonna beam again, and now I'm kind of in a position where I have to switch out. So I switch out now, and I go into Metagross on beam. He actually goes for Surf this time, and I'm just like, okay, this man went for the Surf. And I know he's going to protect my Explosion, so I get Kill Explosion. I have to go for the EQ here. So I do EQ. He doesn't switch, he just stays and lets Pert take a lot of damage, and then just pretty much kill him with Surf. So I was fine with that. I go into Zam. Now, this play right here might have been the worst play I made this whole game. Because this game, this point right here mattered a ton. Now, I don't know what I thought was the right play, but I thought the right play was to Calm Mind in this dead Pert's face. Because I was just like, he could keep this as a sap. I might as well set up on it. Because if I don't set up on it, then what else can I do? You know? That's what I was thinking. I was legit thinking that. I was just like, calm mind on him, psychic through, fire punch the Metagross, and you win the game. It's that simple. It's that simple. But no, it's not that simple, because he's going to go for the Earthquake as I go for the Calm Mind, and then I'm going to die. So yeah, I should just psychic that Pert, and then I wouldn't be in this position where I'm pretty much trying to get back to, try and get in a better position. But anyways, I'm not going to lie. I played Porygon terribly. I should have just T-Waved the Metagross anyway. Explosion was really what I was worried about, though. Like, Explosion was the biggest thing I was worried about, because when you see a Metagross, you almost, well, so far from what I've been playing and what I've been watching, again, from SBL games, from watching BKC, and just playing on my own, a lot of people like to explode with Metagross. So, for some reason, I assumed that this dude was going to explode with Metagross turn 1 on my Porygon 2. So that's why I made the play to, you know, like, switching the Cloyster, and, you know, try and play off that Explosion. Because I would have lived Explosion. I would have lived it with my Cloyster, since it's very defensive. But I should have prioritized T-waving stuff and, you know, like, wearing stuff down. That's what Porygon's supposed to do. But anyways, I go for the Beam as he protects. But the reason why I said that is because it's gonna matter later on. But I'm gonna go for the T-ball on the Metagross switching. Actually, no, I go for the Beam again. So I Beam again, and this time I go into Zapdos, I believe. Okay, no, I actually stayed in just to see how much it would do. But yeah, I could have stayed in on Meteor Mash and I would have been fine, since my Porygon 2 is very defensive. But didn't think that through. I thought he'd explode. That's why I made the play I did. But anyways, I'm gonna recover, you know, get back to as healthy as I can. He's still a paralyzed banded Metagross, so that's what I like to see. He brings in the Mence, and I'm just like, alright, I'm just gonna have to switch out as I go for the Quake, and, you know, he levitates over that. So I gotta go back into Porygon 2, and I have to go for the Intimidate on him. And he goes for it, and I'm just like, okay, that's cool. That's very cool. So I was thinking maybe he'd switch, knowing I have Beam. But no, he stays in and goes for the Rock Slide. I go for T-Bolt. I get a crit, so that crit was pretty big. But again, it's not like that huge, honestly. I go back into Donphan. As he goes for Quake. Quake does not that much, since my Donphan is pretty defensive. There's a lot of defense EVs that are on this Donphan, so it can take some physical hits really well. I'm able to retaliate and knock out the Salamence. And yeah, now Aerodactyl comes in here, right? So Aerodactyl is the scariest mon to face so far, like in this meta, from what I've been, again, playing, or what I've been learning. So I know that this mon hits very, very hard, and there aren't too many switch-ins in for it, and also it's one of the fastest mons in the meta. So my only play here was, since he's gonna go for Earthquake or go for Rock Slide, my only play is to go into Zapdos and try and catch it. So he actually goes for Double Edge, and I'm just like, what? Like, why? Why would he go Double Edge? Anyways, he revealed it, and I'm just like, why? Why the Double Edge? So he goes for it again. It did 28 to my Porygon 2, so I was just like, alright, I just eat that. Like, I'm really underestimating how bulky Porygon 2 is. Like, Porygon 2 was very, very bulky for ADV. I really didn't even catch it, for real. Like, it's very bulky. Surprisingly bulky. Snorlax comes in here, and I'm just like, okay, I gotta kill this thing. Because if I kill this thing, then I could actually win with Porygon 2, like, right away. That's all I need to do. T-Bolt didn't kill, and he explodes. So, goodbye Porygon 2, my chance of winning this game. So, yeah, I go Donphan. He goes Pert, but Pert's slow, and my Donphan's fast. So, I could kill his Pert right now with Quake. And I also outspeed his Metagross since it's paralyzed. So, literally, the only thing going for me is that I have to crit this Rock Slide. Or something. I have to crit it. Hope he goes for something else. He goes Double Edge. Does a lot. Doesn't kill me. I go Rock Slide. And it doesn't kill the Aerodactyl, bro. It didn't kill. It was so close. I need to see the roll. I actually need to see the roll on that. Because, hold up. Hold up. I'm going to educate y'all real quick. Let me educate y'all real quick. Let me go to ADV. Go to ADV real quick. I need to see if that roll mattered. If that roll mattered, I'm actually pissed. I'm going to be so pissed if that roll mattered. Okay, that's not a lot. I had a lot more attack than that. I was adamant. And I had a ton of attack. A ton. You see that? That's a lot of attack right there. That's a lot of attack. That's so much attack. It's like this much speed or this much defense. Okay, now let me see Arrow. I need to see how much that mattered. Also, let me get rid of this HP rock BS. This thing, I run rock slide. Real people run rock slide, not HP rock. What is that? Okay, that. Hold, really? Wait, hold on. I might be wrong. It only did that much? So it was never gonna. Wait, no. There's no way. There's no way. I need to see that again. Hold up. I need to see that again. It did 98. That did 98. This calc is way off. There's no way. There is no way. That makes no sense at all. How much investment do I have? I know I have a lot of investment. Let me check my. Okay, you guys are gonna be exposed to my team now, so have fun with that. All right. Like I'm genuinely. Okay, what? There's something off about this. That doesn't make sense to me. That does not make sense to me at all. There's no way. There's no way. Unless he's. How did that do 98? That did 98. That's not right. That's not right. How did it do? There must be something I'm missing. But I don't even have like. It wasn't a crit either. Why did that do only 70? What? Okay, I'm genuinely confused why the calc only says it does 91 min or 91 max. Cause it looks like it was about to kill. That's what it looked like to me. This is adamant Dawn fan, bro. This is adamant Dawn fan. And it didn't kill. It didn't kill, and I was sad. I was very sad. I was about to win too. I was about to win, but the game said no. You're not killing. Goodbye. So that's gonna be that rule makes no sense. That rule makes no sense to me. There's no way. Like I'm adamant on this, and the calc says this. It did 98. He must be naive or hasty. He must be hasty on it. That's the only reason. He had to be hasty. But why would he be hasty on a... Okay, this role makes more sense. This role makes more sense. He must have been like a hasty nature or something. Because if Rockslide only did that much... Yeah, he must have been hasty. But that... You see that? It would have... It was so close to killing. It's a 12.5 chance. It's a 12.5 chance to kill that. I'm just gonna say, this game had me like dead. I didn't even feel good about playing the next game because that really ruined it for me. I was just like, yo, this is how it is, huh? And this man made no predictions at all. He just stayed in and clicked. That was it. Like, I was so confused. I was just like, okay, are you gonna switch? Are you gonna make a prediction? No. Okay, cool. Like I didn't understand it. It was the same. It was. I don't get it. I don't understand. But that's gonna be it for this game. I'll move on to round 2, or not round 2. I wish I could say round 2. I'll move on to the next game. All right, here's round 2. Or not, I keep saying round 2. I really want to say round 2, but here's my second game. All right, so I lead Blaziken as my opponent leads with Zapdos. So he has a different team this time. So I lead Zapdos. He goes T-Bolt, and I'm just like, all right, cool, because I brought in the Jolteon to expect it. He goes Celebi, I'm just like, I'm going to get HPS on his ground type. He didn't show one, but he brought Celebi in, so I was just like, okay, that's still damage. And that did a lot, actually. That actually did a good chunk to it. So, my stupid self goes for the Baton Pass, thinking that Lychee doesn't carry, but it actually does, and I did not know that. Like, this is something I just learned from this game. I legitimately didn't know it didn't carry, or it carries over. But apparently it does. I know Stats can carry over. I know Sub can carry over. I didn't know Lychee could carry over with the Baton Pass. That's very... I was upset by that because it actually, like, kind of cost me the game. But, you know, you gotta learn sometimes. You just gotta learn. So, he protects. And, you know, I go for Overheat. It missed. So, even if I landed and protect, it didn't matter. He goes Kingdra. I go for the Overheat, doing like 20. So, that's still damage, but not, like, you know, a lot. So, and because of Lychee, it really doesn't matter. So, I go Cloyster. And I go explosion on this Kingdra because Kingdra is a threat. As you can see, it almost killed me, but I exploded on it. So I got rid of the biggest threat on this team. Legitimately, that was actually the biggest threat on this team. I go T-Tar now. And right here, looking again, the way his team is looking at me right now, T-Tar is very dangerous against him, like super dangerous. So literally one DD would destroy him. So I was gonna try and do that, but I wanted to see what else he'd do. He goes Giga Drain, so I'm just like, okay, he doesn't fear T-Tar at all. So I was very confused by that. I go for HPS again as he goes Metagross. So this time I go for the T-Bolt to get damage on Metagross because I really want to weaken it to the point where potentially I can set up with something else. But he gets paralyzed from T-Bolt again, just like last game. So now I go into Pert right now, and I'm just like, okay, cool. I'm gonna sub on this because I actually want to try and, you know, like get somewhere with it. But he explodes this time. So now Celebi comes in here, and I'm just like, I'm not staying here to get Giga Drained. So I'm gonna switch out and go into Arrow as he goes for Leech Seed, and I'm just like, okay. So this play right here, I was really thinking that he would switch because why would you stay in here on a Celebi? Like, there's no reason for you to stay in here with Celebi because I have HP Flying or HP Bug. I will destroy you. But he doesn't care because he has Leech Seed and he has Recovery. So I'm just like, okay, I gotta flinch you now. I don't get the flinch. He gets a lot of recovery back from that Giga Drain. I'm just like, okay, why? So now I'm just questioning my opponent's, like, why he do that. Then he Giga Drains again and crits me on my Blaziken switch, and I'm just like, alright, so Blaziken's useless. And it just dies to Giga Drain now. So if he didn't get that crit, I probably could have cooked this Celebi. Because, yeah, that crit definitely changed the game. Had the HP Fly in there, so I killed the Celebi now. Go Zapdos. And now I believe I go into T-Tar as he goes for T-Bolt. And T-Bolt does a ton. So that is a max special attack Zapdos. Legit a max special attack Zapdos. So I go Pert hoping he doesn't have HP Grass. But most Zapdos do carry it because Pert's such a big problem for this tier. But yeah, he does kill him with HP Grass. I can't talk. I go back into Arrow. I Rock Slide. I crit the Zapdos, which is, you know, really nice. He goes Gengar, and I Rock Slide it. Hope I kill. I don't kill it. He kills me with T-Bolt, and yeah. So he dies to Sand. He has a Dougie, and that's the game. So yeah. So another game where I potentially could have won. It's crazy how I run into all these games that I could have won. It's so crazy. This game was a win too. It really was. Because I just don't understand why my opponent didn't switch out at all. Like, he didn't care about Arrow being in. Arrow's one of the biggest threats in this meta. And he just stays in. Like, why? Like, why would you make that play? And Rockslide didn't even kill Gengar. He must have been like some kind of defensive Gengar for that to not kill. That's the only way that wouldn't have killed. That's the only way, because Arrow is very strong. Arrow is a very, very strong mon. I wish I could move the thing so I could show you guys like the stats on Arrow, but like, I mean, you guys pretty much like know about Arrow, but because I've been preaching this mon. But legit, I need to see that calc against Gengar because that actually matters a lot. Gengar, I'm gonna assume that he was like defensive or something. Okay, maybe. Okay, that did. T-Bolt was always gonna kill anyway, but it did. How much did it do? Okay, not that game. Okay, Rock Slide did 95 to the Gengar. So either, well, he's not. He probably wasn't invested in. He had to be invested in defense. There's no way. There's no way. Maybe he's like an all-out attacking set. He could be all-out attacking and he just lived by the bare minimum. He could have been this. It's very possible he could have been this, because this guy seems like he runs offense a lot. Or maybe something like this too. But even then, he would have died. So he couldn't have been this. Yeah, he must have just got really lucky. He must have just got really lucky to live it. That's the only way. Because Gengar, under normal circumstances would have died to a banded arrow. Like, no cap. If he's this, he has a pretty high chance of dying. It's a 50% chance, but it's a decent chance of dying. Now, if he's the status set, which is like not that much investment in HP, and like, I mean, it has a good chunk of investment in HP, and then it has like some in special attack and a little bit in speed, or a good chunk in speed. But the fact that, this roll isn't it, because this wasn't his Gengar. No way. So it had to be the offensive one. So that means he got the luckiest roll possible and was able to break through with it. So yeah, very unfortunate. And if I landed Rock Slide and killed it, he would have been locked into Rock Slide on his Dougie, and then I could have won with T-Turn. Then I could have had a third game. But unfortunately, that's not the way. It's not the way it goes. It's not the way it goes. But I'm learning. I'm learning this meta, and I gotta learn it the hard way. Especially Baton Pass taking Leaf Seed. I didn't know that. I legit didn't know that. That's so annoying, though. That game. This game right here was a learning lesson. This game was definitely a learning lesson. Never Baton Pass with Leech Seed. Because I didn't know that. I really didn't know that. But yeah, it's just a learning experience. But that Rock Slide not killing really did hurt me. Definitely did hurt me. But, you know, just got to take it, you know, just got to take it. Just got to take it and just learn from it. So, that's going to be the end of my run of ADV, OU Cup. The only cup I have left to run in is RBY. So, I'm probably going to get lucked out in that because RBY is very luck-based and very, you know, like, hacks heavy. So, there's a high chance I won't make it past round 1. So, I'm just going to let y'all know that. But I will record it. I will record it because this is my first one. But, yeah, if you guys did enjoy this series, because I know I didn't, because this didn't go my way at all. If you guys did enjoy it, though, I just enjoyed me, like, raging about this game and the game before. Oh, the game before. That black and white game and oh god, I hate that. I hate that game so much. I actually hate that game. I don't like black and white. I just hate how the game went. That's it. That's literally it. I just hate how the game went. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm done. I'll see you on the next one. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys have a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, join my Discord Bushido gang, and subscribe for some more content on the channel. Also, follow me on my Pokemino and check out my Smogon profile. All those links will be down in the description on this. Trying to get to 150 subs before the summer hits. Hopefully by then, this whole virus is out the way. But yeah, when I hit 150 subs, I will do a rap vid of the Pokemon of your choosing. So yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm done talking. Peace. Yo!